Hello, good evening. Welcome to Sovereign Kava, Poetry Open Mic Asheville. Sign-up sheet is still here up front on this stool there. So feel free to sign up if you hadn't had the opportunity yet, or if you just now decided whether you wanted to do that or not. We do it every Wednesday. Sign-up's about 8 o'clock. We get started around 8:30 or so. My name is Kevin Evans, and I'll get started here momentarily. Yeah, we've got all kind of things going on. One announcement is this Sunday, we've got the Poetry Slam happening right here at Sovereign Kava. So definitely check that out. Anybody who is interested in more poetry and more free form expression. And Justin Blackburn's going to tell you about that here in just a little bit as well. Hell yeah. All right, so I want to start out with the poem that's kind of an allergy poem, if you will. I know 'tis the season for the allergies and whatnot, but this is kind of metaphorical. It's called They All Offend Me. I am offended by coffee, toffee, and vanilla beans, green mint leaves and brown tea leaf, strawberry seeds, red roses, and gold dandelions. They all offend me. I'm offended by dogwood blooms and bird dog bath gardens where the fountain is presumed holy, and they sing it through their whispering beaks as if Eden is contained within this fence, on this green swallowed into the confines of the whole thing. I'm offended by beauty in aroma, in feeling, in temptation, in circulation, in taste and sensation, in late sun smear evacuation where the crickets begin ticking and the garden becomes a magic living kingdom, thrashing and dancing just to be lit up by a bug that glows and flashes in between each seventh breath broke. They all offend me as they tempt and threaten my empty, growing on me like home. Damn the nerve ticking into tingle, just enough to explode on contact, touched by an angel whose mama was a star and whose daddy was a wombat. I'm offended by static that lashes out as its own burdened gifts. My heart will still suffer punishment, even kill for the ultimate warm, early, late summer, spring night swallowed hot kiss. I am offended by the strength and ultra-sensitive magnetics of such magic. They all offend me with wands, vanilla moons passing through gold and manila moods, penicillin injections, salvia goth gypsy chicks leaning their dice housefly eyes on the fence and just shaking from the outside edges. I'm offended by lemonade, shish kebab, silver mercury rays, and flying frogs. I am offended by perfect paintings and life at its greatest height that you are instigating. I'm offended most of all by my reluctance to be participating. The green grass is raging as everything is crawling and flying, as my allergic reaction could taste and smell everything. And your hand from the other side of the fence, I wish it would cease in calling me, smothered in the thick juice that has fallen to the dirt, so soft and sweet that you garden and plant inside, just to show after the autumn smokes into heaven, iceberg and melts as you hibernate in a lake with your face frozen in gaze, planted upon your favorite, most benevolent star. When it melts completely in your garden, you call me for growing and healing, but the fence is zapping me with mystery shock. I turn the doorknob and turn into a bedridden frog. From the outside, I watch and you still call. I swear you walk in a steel bra, and underneath lies a gilded, stenciled heart that has no real bad intention at all. You offend me with your myth, with your colors, with your crops and nickname stars. You and they may insist upon me, but they all offend me. Okay. This was written on a poster. Okay. I just came across this today. It's from like 2012, according to the poster. That was actually held at Eagle Street. Anyway, the tone I mourn and moan. Goodbye, morn. Goodbye, morn. In crystals of castles beside the meowed minnow playing in the window, hanging in the gentle ground below. And he almost can't breathe, amped in uncontrolled insanity. Give up gold giblets for digits of kids you have no business talking. Sit tough and scissors twisting up just on your side, walking. And you stalk him, and you volume of puked limb. And yeah, that's when no one understands, only knotted together in bonds of confusion, foolish and lucky lessened. Tough, expensive, cheap thing to invest in. And not just men or women will protect it and protect them when score is dirty, perfect. But that too is a lie. When you hurt me or I hurt you, does it matter whether or not we deserve it? Does that stop it from hurting? That's all there is on that one. I think I'll read maybe a couple more. Um, I've read this maybe a couple of times recently. It's called H. It's really about water, I guess, though. Dear river, I sail to you my sorrow. Sorry I'm not always the best friend. You see, nails and scarecrows once had worn my bones just for decoration, just for declaration. Some bitterness must have been left over a bit, at least in swallowed sentiment. But we could only drink the river, still forced upon each other the false thirst quench gagging of the ocean. If you'll have my moment, give us your mountain, and the waterfalls shall reconcile everything. And it is your insides only that will smile. Defiled, beguiled wings twist the wrong way, early exiting the scene and its being. Dear river, I want to hear you again. I forget how you sing. I have almost forgotten your meaning since I have misplaced my internal, eternal childhood, wild, feral, and devoured with the woods, as darkness overtook without enchantment. And I can't stand it. I won't. Sometimes already feeling too dry and famished and sand sandwich. Please, now that I have lived off of you for so long, take all I have abandoned as anybody, as my body, is hawked in pawn. Dear river, I still love your song. Cheers. I think I'll do one more poem that has a song reference as well. It's called Hate is a Strong Word for Love. I wrote it about 2 years ago. We don't have to throw daggers to show we care. Stake in the heart doesn't matter when there's zero blood left there to spare. Can be the honeybee dream or the turpentine wasp sting nightmare paired with penitent pinata teddy bear. At the seams, streamlined into clothesline, straining and banging in tornado torpedo. So hard to let go. And some folks practice evil in their waterhole chapel, just waiting for someone to stare them incorrectly spelt and warp the torched coffin nail. And the lady and the gentleman gone, snatched by the pool of the wavy window, stained in blur. Maybe love was the cure. Some call it the poison when contorted into emotional extortion. Lesson unwanted, supposed in its latest thankless spiritual deposit. Self-righteous, penciling in your story into ancient scroll of Bible, vomited into logic's tangled splits. Rich without sense, sentiment or sentiment. Bereft of tenement and distance from own whirling and downtrodden whisper. Bitter. So you want to learn and earn what you ache in late night tin can sage burn. Hate is a strong word for love, cuffed to a bee buzzed into belligerent death battle, wanting to win, to stand on creepy, drippy hill alone. Then an angel's line rings, and you knew you were more than just lightning-fired meat and bones honed by failed frequencies. When you awoke and arose to thorny rose sun, tearing you apart through the window's hum. Your tongue even cursed how you are blessed, threatened and wet with denial, failing to dial up the cuckoo clock smile that is the light of your heart. Cored and zoned into thinking and believing that no one is anything but a sting of a stone. Corazon, corazon, won't you flee upon the current as our leaking, singing lifeboat? Why did we leave you abandoned on the coast? As if your pretty, pitiful, summer-tuned self are not a home. As if you are not a song. All right, that's it. All right, thank y'all. And thank y'all for coming. Once again, there's still some spaces on the sign-up sheet list here. 5-minute spots in the beginning, then we go to 10 minutes, so on and so forth. Every performer gets a free double shot of Kava. And before I get off the mic here, I want to remind you that this Sunday, we have Mr. Justin Blackburn and the Poetry Slam team getting down. So that's about 7:30 this Sunday. And speaking of Justin Blackburn, let's welcome him to the stage at this time.
Hey everybody! Oh, that's loud. That's good. Hey everybody! How's everybody doing tonight? Yeah. Hey, what's up, man? It's good to see you. You're a cool-looking guy. Hey, thank you. So I do along with the Beast of the Mountain, we do a poetry slam where poets like Kevin Evans has been to it before. Give it up for Kevin Evans. They come and we perform. People throw in $10 and the winner gets $100. And, it's a kind of a community building thing. We want to build a good community of poets that come around and want to perform and want to get better at writing. And all in all, get better at being a person. Give it up for yourselves. Get better at being a person. Yeah. Because I don't know about this, but things that I've heard is there's like a lizard demon world that kind of controls us on some wavelength. And it's just really important to tune into your own heart's consciousness and love, and they can't really get to you there. That's what I've been told by my guru. But yeah, so send everybody a lot of love. Believe in yourselves. Believe in your hearts. And I have this book. It's called "It's Hard to Get There When You're Already There." But I'm not going to be doing a poem from there. I'm going to be doing this poem. And that's moving fast. I'm going to do this poem. It's called, it's kind of what I was talking about. It's called, is it okay if I use language that isn't appropriate? What? All right. All right. This is, okay. Because I don't want to, is that all right? Okay. Yeah. All right. This poem is about loving yourself. It's a slam poem. I did it last time, and I won $50 because I won. Now I'm hosting this year, this month. But I'm going to do this poem. It's about loving every aspect of yourself. Kind of what I was saying, to protect yourself from the lizard demons or the government or, whoever's not giving you the love and beauty you deserve. All right, here we go. This is called I Love Myself Bad at Sex. I love myself bad at sex, coming quick. Insecure, insulted right where it hurts. Shame all in my dick, can't get it up. I still love myself, never enough. Victim hustling, loser bumming keys to my dad's car to see a movie alone, watching my childhood dreams die before making it home. The guy never on the guest list. Hey, you can't sell your book here, it's self-published. I love that weird, bullied teenage kid walking the hallways alone without a friend after class, taking razor blades to his skin, disassociated from the higher beings watching him bleed, waking up, deaf left ear, doctors don't know what he needs. I love that fool, his heart too big to pretend to be cool, the valedictorian of summer school. He had teachers screaming, drawing outside the lines, cheating on tests, he's still not getting the answers right. I love myself, embarrassing my mom at the grocery store, singing Balamos with Enrique, frozen food aisle dance floor. You drive me insane, she says. I know, you've had me locked in an asylum before. Laughing at my father's anger, tiptoeing around his rage, his tears running down my face, leaving the top off the toothpaste. I love my life more than the intrusive thoughts screaming, jump, kill yourself, die, worst case scenario, fears. Streaming across my mind, I take accountability, but don't make it my identity. When they diagnosed me with their disorders, when they locked me in a mental institution, it was for being my own biggest supporter. I love myself while bombing at comedy shows. Oh, they're not laughing because I'm not funny. I'm an asshole. Searching my straight white male privilege for empathy and a fucking soul. Oh my, who is that sexy guy? Overweight, overeating, skipping salad for the cheese fries, calling people out, up, hypocrite, talking shit, telling lies. Long hair, ugly, socks and sandals, begging you to judge me, unmotivated, undisciplined, unorganized. I love myself. Even when it feels like the outside world doesn't. When my girlfriend cheats on me with my cousin, I remain open to learning me deeper, smiling at the mirror, buzzing, saying, he's a keeper. I love myself. How else can I confront my shadow? Keep my darkness in check if I don't keep it close. Hemorrhoids sticking out my asshole. Souls out my heart, a spiritual gaslighter pulling all-nighters to make this self-aggrandizing, mediocre, cringy-ass art that knows loving every broken part is how the healing starts. Woo! I got this book. It's hard to get there when you're already there. If anybody wants it, it's $10. And if you're like, hey, I don't have any money, but I really want to read it, I'll give it to you. And I have these flyers for this show. It's on Sunday. I'm going to pass them out to people. If you don't want one, don't take one. But if you want one, you can come to the show. We'd love for you to come there. It's a really good time. There's a lot of really cool poets and a lot of people that really care about each other and care about writing. It's a kind community of cool people, and we'd love for you to be a part of it. So thank you all very much. Give it up for the Kava Bar. Give it up for everybody here making this happen, and much love to you all. Give it up for yourselves, and keep singing, keep creating, keep ease-dogging. Much love to you all.
Yeah, that's Justin Blackburn, y'all. Let's give it up for Justin Blackburn once again. Hell yeah. Thank y'all for coming. I do have another announcement about next Wednesday's open mic. We have a featured poet. Oh, 7 o'clock on Sunday as well for the Poetry Slam. Yeah, that's on May 10th. All right, but next Wednesday we have a featured poet, Stevie Edwards. Oh, Stevie Edwards? Yes. Yeah, I believe so. Hell yeah. So Justin knows Stevie Edwards, so y'all definitely come through and represent. But as far as representing right now on stage, we've got Scotty. So y'all please give it up for Scotty. And welcome Scotty.
Yay, what's up? Can you hear guitar? Almost. There we go. All right, can you hear guitar?
Oh, yeah.
All right, cool. All right, here we go. I don't give a flip about the government, 'cause the money ain't where they spent. I don't care if I die in a ditch, I'm gonna live for the government. Gonna live for the government, nobody said. When Trump comes to town, he brings the fascists to your town. He wants all your cash. He don't care if you give up flipping. I don't know if I'm gonna die. I don't know if I'm gonna die. I don't know if I'm gonna die in the USA. USA, USA, proud of the brave and the free. I don't know what they're doing. They're selling my country out to ruins. All right. All right. Some Jim and the Janitors for you. I'm at a 5-minute slot, so I got one more tune for you. All right, here we go. Well, I dig a little about an hour ago. Took me around the city where the wind blows. Lucky in the lady in the city of lights. Oh, you're just a lost angel. City of lights. City of lights. City of lights. City of lights. Wow! LA woman Sunday afternoon. LA woman Sunday afternoon. Driving your house. Driving your house, yeah. Driving your house. Making her way. Wow, yeah. It's the mojo rising, Mr. Mojo rising. It's the mojo rising. Thank you.
Hell yeah, that's Scotty, y'all. Let's keep it going for Scotty. Yeah, bringing the doors and all that. We do this every Wednesday. Sign-up's about 8 o'clock. Y'all be sure to come through. Don't forget the Poetry Slam at 7 o'clock this Sunday. And next Wednesday, we have the featured poet Stevie Edwards. So y'all be sure to check that out. Next up on the mic, we've got, is it McKenna? McKenna? Oh, there we go. Sorry if I messed up the name.
Thank you. Hello. I am just gonna sing a cappella. I did not bring any poems with me, and I don't know how to play guitar, so hopefully I can play guitar with someone who knows how to do that next time. But this song is called Salt Circle. I feel like every song is a poem with an instrument, but this song feels like that. I've got really big emotions, and this song has held a lot of space to be able for me to feel like I can feel those. So I'm going to sing that one. I could never do that, many men have said to me, while they're watching me cry or talking tender as a soft, warm palm. And I don't know how to deal with my anger yet. When I was younger, I cursed the thought of thinking all of them. I'm afraid of losing my mind, 'cause then I lose my place. Oh, nothing keeps me here as much as the sight of my own face. I'm always gonna feel it. I've spent enough time trying not to believe it. I'm always gonna feel the way I do, and I do feel it all the time. Say the Mass in 2019, post or a reading on a field of green, glowing orange to both of us, according to the witch. Trading braiding hair in your bedroom, I'll salt circle your brain if I have to. It doesn't feel quite right to call you a friend. When we take our new bodies, I will scour the earth to find you again. I'm always gonna feel it. I spent enough time trying not to believe it. I'm always gonna feel the way I do, and I do feel it all the time. Little body carrying an earthly burden, sitting in the grass, let this feeling turn into a friend. Something in the heart space keeps you waiting. Every little stone skipping on this lake leads to the end. I'm always gonna feel it. I've spent enough time trying not to believe it. I'm always gonna feel the way I do, and I do feel it all the time. Thank you.
All right, that's McKenna. That beautiful Pearson music. Amazing. Let's give it up for McKenna, y'all. Yes. I appreciate y'all coming out tonight. Those who signed up and those who didn't. And if you didn't sign up this time and you're thinking about it, you can sign up next time. We have Stevie Edwards, featured poet, next week. That should be good times. Next up, welcome Chance to the stage.
All right. All right. So tonight, I'm doing a Radiohead cover. Should be good. Maybe copywritten. I I would assume so.
Hell yeah, y'all. That's Chance. Let's keep it going for Chance. And that Radiohead cover. I believe that song's called Nude. Yeah. That's what's up. Next up, y'all welcome Rico to the stage. I know Rico's somewhere around here. All right, y'all. This Friday, we've got Marcel Anton at 8 p.m. And Saturday, we've got DJ Uncle Riz. And at this time, if Rico's not present, all right, it's your spot. No problem. All right, y'all welcome Rico to the stage once again.
Hello, everybody. My name is Rico. Hope everybody's having a great night. Tip your Kava bars, tenders, because they're great people. I'm going to do a couple poems. I'm a poet, if you don't know who I am. I have a poetry book on Amazon. It's called Stand on Truth, because why not stand on truth? Here's my first poem of the day. It's called These Things They Don't See. The things they don't see. I learned how to smile with blood in my mouth. Learned how to shake hands while my nerves collapse. Like burnt buildings behind my ribs. People call it strength because they never watched me sit alone in a bathroom at 4 a.m. trying to convince myself, is it going to go in? Is it? Is it fucking going to go in? The mirror wasn't lying. I got ghosts that were my face. Trauma stitched into itself, into my posture. Depression became furniture. Addiction became religion. And the scary part, nobody noticed a drowning man when he learns how to wave, how to watch. I watched friends disappear into needles, prison cells, graveyards, or worse, normal lives they settle, secretly hate. I carried funerals in my chest without ever wearing black. Still, I wake up. Still, I write. Still, somehow, this broken voice keeps reaching people standing on ledges I used to live on. So if my words shake tonight, good. That means the pain survived long enough to become truth. Withdrawal has a pulse. That's the name. Thank you. Withdrawal ain't poetry. It's uglier than that. It's sweating through blankets while your bones feel electronically haunted. It's vomiting until your throat tastes metallic. It's begging God for one peaceful minute inside your own skin. People romanticizing survival because they've never heard the animal sounds addiction pulls out of human beings. I have. I've heard grown men cry for mothers they haven't spoken to in years. I've seen people stare at walls like death was standing there, waiting politely. And me, I became both prisoner and witness. Every second felt sharp. Every memory came back armed. Every regret had teeth. But somehow, between the sickness, the shaking, the hallucinations, the unbearable silence, I realized something terrifying. I don't actually want to die. I just don't want to know how to carry everything that happened to me. That's different. And if you've ever fought your own mind while your body screamed for poison, then you know making one more right or making one more night is sometimes the most violent victory imaginable. Modern reflection. I'm going to do a different one. What was taken? I was a child learning the sound of fear before I learned peace. Walls shook from screaming. Doors slammed like gunshots. Love came with bruises, and silence came with consequences. Home was supposed to protect me. Instead, I learned how to read danger from footsteps in the hallway, and then came the thing I struggled to name out loud. A grown man stealing pieces of a childhood who didn't even understand what was being stolen. You know what that does to somebody? It splits you in half. One part survives, the other part stays trapped inside that room forever. I carried shame that never belonged to me, spent years angry at myself for wounds another person caused. That was abuse. That's what abuse does. It teaches victims. It becomes prisons for other people's sins. So I grew up hard, hyperwire, guarded, turned pain into armor, rage into survival, humor into camouflage, because broken boys don't get softness. They get told to man the fuck up, to stay quiet, bury it, but buried pain grows teeth. It follows you into relationships, into addiction, into mirrors, into sleepless nights when memories replay like torture disguised as nostalgia. Still, I survived. And survival is ugly as fuck sometimes. It ain't inspirational. Music and movie speeches, sometimes survival is just making it through another night without destroying yourself. So if my voice shakes when I speak, understand this. I'm not weak for remembering how powerful for surviving something that was designed to destroy me silently.
Yes, let's keep it going for Rico and those potent, potent words. Absolutely. Cheers. Absolutely. Next up, we've got Jeff Penley. Y'all welcome Jeff to the stage.
Lights. Been a while. Folks, my name is Jeff Penley, and I was an actor as a child and on into my mid-20s, living in the beach area of Los Angeles. I went into the military when I was 18, and I wound up in a place called Beirut, Lebanon. And one morning, they blew our barracks up, and I've lived with the PTSD and all of the crap that goes along with that. And then I was able to put that away, and I became a school teacher for 25 years, social studies. And then I found out last October I had cancer. I was one of the poster children for the Camp Lejeune water drinkers. I'm sure everybody's seen the lawyer commercials for the Camp Lejeune. So I'm sitting here right now literally with 11 holes in my abdomen and a colostomy bag. No shit. Oh, yeah, there is shit. I'm sorry. And so, and I'll have this reversed in about 4 weeks. But what I have had to reverse is my career choice, and that is that I had to retire from teaching. Great, I got a pension, Social Security, take care of me. Right. and then I got at least the VA that's kind of helping me out. Meanwhile, I'll be substitute teaching and doing whatever I can do to get by. I've got a 15, 17-year-old and wife at home. So when all this happened, I said to myself, what am I going to do? What direction? Where am I going to go? And I decided I wanted to act again. And this is it, guys. This is my night. Thank you. I'm breaking the ice here. I'm doing something that I've wanted to do for a long time, and part of the development of my characters is doing monologues. I've got to have the ability to go and read and do certain parts. I have a feeling that when I start to read for parts, I'm getting headshots done next week, and I have a feeling when I start to read for parts, I'm going to get typecast probably as an old Southern bigot, right? I'm going to get that a lot. So, fuck 'em, exactly. It's a fucking movie act. It's not real. We're all actors. And so, after playing this movie 20 years in my classroom, about 2 years ago, with this woke bullshit fucking movement that they've brought into the classroom, hope I don't offend anybody. I don't give a damn. But anyway, they asked me 2 years ago to stop playing it. The name of the movie is Mississippi Burning. And Mississippi Burning is the story about 3 civil rights workers that in the summer of 1964 go down to Mississippi to register voters. And the Klan, good old boys, get a hold of them, put them in an earthen dam. It's a great movie. If you've never seen it, great screenplay. A scene that I'm about to do is a scene between Mr. Anderson and Mr. Ward, the 2 detectives that have been sent down by Robert Kennedy to get to the bottom of this shit, right? And so it's deep. Hopefully my language in this will not offend anybody. It is in the script. Okay. So here I go. I'm going to be playing at first the character just as a lead-in line, and then at the end there'll be an exit line from one of the other detectives. And here we go. Mr. Anderson, where does all the hate come from? I don't know. When I was a boy, my daddy and me, we lived down the road from this old Negro named Monroe. And Monroe was a little luckier than my daddy. I don't know, it's just something about him. But he went out and he bought himself a mule. And after that, I realized my daddy hated that mule. All the time his friends were coming around and saying, Monroe's got that mule out there, you ought to get you one. Monroe's got himself a new field, he's gonna plow because he's got that mule. And then one day, that mule just wound up dead. I don't know, poisoned the water, something like that. So, after that, there was no talk or mention about Monroe or that mule ever around my daddy again. Never heard it. And then one day we was driving down the road. And I looked over and I saw that Monroe had moved out. He'd left. I don't know, gone west, north, somewhere. But he was gone. And I looked up at my daddy's face and I realized he did it. And he knew I knew. He was ashamed. I was ashamed. And he looked down at me and he said, if you're no better than a Negro, son, who are you better than? Mr. Anderson, are you trying to make an excuse for these people and what they're doing? No, Mr. Ward, I'm just telling you a story about my daddy. Thank you.
Let's keep it going for Jeff Penley. Breaking ice. Yeah. Absolutely. Once again, we do welcome all forms of artistic expression here at Poetry Open Mic Asheville. And next up, we've got Malachi. Y'all welcome Malachi to the stage.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. All right. What's up, guys? How we doing? Ow! So we should all lobby for the best of Western North Carolina for a new category, best wall. Look at that thing. I've had this conversation with so many people. Like, you could just look at that wall for 10 minutes and see. I love it. I love it. We need to put that on there and win. Anyway, I'm gonna sing you some rock songs. This is from a band called Time King. Usually I play guitar and sing, but I've been really loving just singing lately because it just feels so free. This is a band called Time King. They released like one album and 3 EPs and then just disappeared. But the music is crisp. It's rock and roll. It's loud. A bit progressive. Here we go. And it started in the middle of the song. Perfect. Okay. Can I get the monitor turned up just a little bit? The ground will break, the room will shake if you let it. What's your motive? What's your plan? I need to know the reason. There's some things I can't understand. You don't look anything like you did before. See the things that change and try to make them what they were. You only tear apart and sell it as a cure. I need something more, I need something totally clearly out for a vision once I feel. I need to know the reason. There's some things I won't understand. You don't look anything like you did before. See the things that change and try to make them what they were. You only tear apart and sell it as a cure. I need something more, I need something totally wrong. This is the part where I get to go Super Saiyan. Check it out. It's hurting us all to realize our flaws, but maybe we're not at fault. So who do we blame? We're one in the same. Please just hear us out. I won't question why. There's no sense to try. Eventually this all die. So who do we blame? We're one in the same. Please just hear us out. Thanks, guys. Woo! I love singing, man. It's so fun. This place rocks. Hell yeah. I'm just going to jump right in the next one. This song's called Thunder Mountain. Same band. My body feels the world below, so I sit in the background, stuck in the vacuum of my head. I'm making a point, I know, I'm in control. Living into the deepest corners of my idealistic means of bending space and time. Quality and color, it's all mine. It's all in my mind. Maybe I've caught and spoke too soon. I see the world, but I can't move. Am I in control? Slipping into the deepest corners of mine. Idealistic means of bending space and time. Quality and color, it's all mine. It's all in my mind. Woo! I always feel so awkward during the instrumental breaks. I don't know what to do. Dance around. Slipping into the deepest corners of my idealistic means of bending space and time. Quality and color, it's all mine. It's all in my mind. my way back to me. It feels like I've seen this dream before. Quality, color, now mine. I've lost my way back to me. Am I in control? It doesn't matter anyway. Feel my body, let it go. I let it fade away. Hell yeah. Thanks, guys. Rock and roll. Much appreciated. Am I good to unplug the dongle? All right.
All right, let's keep it going for Malachi, y'all. Yes. And give it up for yourselves as well. We do have a couple of more spots left toward the end of the list if anybody's still interested. And don't forget this Friday, May 8th, we have Marcel Anton at 8 p.m. right here at Sovereign Kava. Saturday night, we have DJ Uncle Riz at 8 p.m. And don't forget the Poetry Slam on the 10th, Sunday at 7 o'clock. So definitely show up for all of that. Next up on the stage, we've got Ease Dog. Yeah, so y'all give Ease Dog a minute to get on stage, to get situated. But remember, all performers get a free double shot of Kava as well. So definitely come back every Wednesday if at all possible. Sign-ups at 8 o'clock. We also got Stevie Edwards, of course, next Wednesday at this poetry open mic. Is our featured poet, so y'all definitely come check that out.
East Dog of Detroit come to Asheville, rap hip hop, and the scene is booming like a silver speaker. Flying air fresh, like some brand new sneakers. Just get me started and playing a finish. We went from underdog, finally winning. Straight out of Asheville.
What up, Asheville? The dog is loose, and we're live at Sovereign Kava. How's everyone doing? Yeah, I'm just chilling though. Yes, I'm still trying to see what's going to be the end results of the best of WNC voting. Yeah, to be honest, I hope that East Dog get the best of WNC, and this place gets the best of Kava Bar and open mic. Oh yeah, but we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and do a couple of the cat tracks off of my new EP, Hurricane Season. I'm gonna go ahead and start off with the best one, and this one is called I'm Not in the Bank.
Hurricane the cat. Flip note on the beat. When people see you getting money, they asking for money. Like an ATM. Better take it somewhere. I'm not a bank. Get your hands off my bands, I'm not a bank. Thirsty for the cash, you need a drink. I'm through banging anyone's ATM. I'ma put myself first, don't give a damn. I'm not Wells Fargo, I'm not a bank. I'm not TD, I'm not a bank. I'm not Citigroup, I'm not a bank. I'm not Chase, I'm not a bank. It's a different year, it's a new day. Focus on me and get it paid. I'ma do me like my name's Waco. Living single like a DJ, I'ma spend my dough. Girls I can't stand are them gold diggers. Watch out for them, they's a pocket killers. Can I get that? Can I get this? Here's a few words, you ain't getting it. Get your hands on my bands, I'm not a bank. Thirsty for the cash, you need a drink. I'm through banging anyone's ATM. I'ma put myself first, don't give a damn. I'm not Wells Fargo, I'm not a bank. I'm not TD, I'm not a bank. I'm not Citigroup, I'm not a bank. I'm not Chase, I'm not a bank. You're not my girlfriend or a wifey. Get a job, girl, if you want them Nikes. Put a rubber on my bed, black and the kinda. Can't afford the crazy baby mama drama. Time I can't stand is it broke. Giving me a shame for some dough. Better try your luck on the nutty sucker. Not falling for it like a foolish young boy. Doesn't matter how much I spend on you. Still not satisfied, give me attitude. Get another dude to be your money tree. To get your hair done with an extra weave. Get off my lamp, I'm not a genie. You made your last wish, do you feel me? The bank is closed now, ATM's broken. Take her home, cause I have spoken. Get your hands on my bands, I'm not a bank. Thirsty for the cash, you need a drink. I'm through banging anyone's ATM. I'ma put myself first, don't give a damn. I'm not Wells Fargo, I'm not a bank. I'm not TD, I'm not a bank. I'm not Citigroup, I'm not a bank. I'm not Chase, I'm not a bank. I had friends who asked me for some money, and I used to give it to them to satisfy them. But now, since I've stopped giving in, they want to go ghost on me and leave. It's all good though, I'm not a bank.
Oh yeah, that was the song, I'm Not a Bank, period. And this is right here, my project, Hurricane the Cat, Hurricane Season EP. Yes, wonderful tracks. Produced by me, and some of the tracks beats by Flip Note. It's wonderful, yes. I'm letting it go for 5. Let me know if you want that hurricane season. But right now, I'm about to go ahead and go into the next one. And this one is called Bouncing. We're gonna get it bouncing.
Ease down on the track. Hurricane the cat. It's about to be bouncing up in here. It's about to go down. That club be bouncing Saturday night at Tiger Mountain. Turn up on the lit. 12 o'clock the club get lit. It's a party. The beat is bouncing, meet me at the bar with the money counting. Turn up. They play my song, feeling myself 3 shots Patron. Damn. That girl she bouncing. What? That booty be bouncing. Yeah. Trip game with the fountain. This track is bouncing. Bounce. That girl she bouncing. What? That booty be bouncing. Yeah. Drip game with the fountain. This track is bouncing. Bounce. Friday, what you doing? Getting it off from work. Headed to New York fashions to buy a fresh new shirt. Just got a new check. Blowing on a new chain. Custom made for me. Shining out my name. More bound to the ounce. Step my way to the top. Into the track like steak. With coal on a cop. Pull it up to the club. Security know who I am. That's right. Check it out, the young thugs. Don't give a damn. That club be bouncing. Saturday night at Tiger Mountain. Yep. Turn up until it. 12 o'clock, the club get lit. It's a party. The beat is bouncing. Meet me at the bar with the money counting. Turn up. They play my song. Feeling myself, 3 shots Patron. Damn. That girl, she bouncing. What? That booty be bouncing. Yeah. Drip gang with the fountain. Drip. This track is bouncing. Bounce. That girl, she bouncing. What? That booty be bouncing. Yeah. Drip gang with the fountain. Drip. This track is bouncing. Bounce. Hurricane in the spot. Back that plane up, playing, drop it like it's hot. That booty bouncing like a basketball. Take it home and hit it like racquetball. Get it red, call her Miss Super Sober. She saying, I'm a no-limit soldier. Stage rap all time like an army troop. Lights, camera, action, it's a movie shoot. Yeah. Bouncing like hydraulics. Blow it up like a race rocket. Turn it up on Cartier and Hennessy. Turn the club up like Memphis, Tennessee. Turn it up. Getting it turned, getting it lit. Get it crunk, that's quick. Get crunk. $90 outfit. Liquor in my cup. Hold it up. Everybody is cutting up like a guillotine. Cut it. The party is bouncing like a trampoline. Bounce. That club be bouncing. Saturday night at Tiger Mountain. Yep. Turn up until it. 12 o'clock, the club get lit. It's a party. The beat is bouncing. Meet me at the bar with the money counting. Turn up. They play my song. Feeling myself, 3 shots Patron. Damn. That girl, she bouncing. What? That booty be bouncing. Yeah. Drip gang with the fountain. Rip. This track is bouncing. Bounce. That girl, she bouncing. What? That booty be bouncing. Yeah. Drip gang with the fountain. Rip. This track is bouncing. Bounce.
Yeah, that was the song Bouncing, also on the EP. But yeah, I'm going ahead and hit you with one more track, and this one's called Blizzard 93, if you remember that.
Flip note on the beat. Hurricane the cat. HDK 93, 93. I be smoking like the gasoline. 93, 93, 93. Blizzard 93. Ice cold 3000, I'm an outcast. Got my bars in the prison Alcatraz. Alligator crocodile, my blood is cold. In the field, make it one, it's a Super Bowl. It's a halftime show, hurricane the stage. I'm making all shots like a 12 gauge. Like a black bug, treating her real good. I'm making dog boy, boys in the hood. Keep my name out your mouth, call me Candyman. Get the money deal, blowing like a ceiling fan. My neck so icy like Gucci Mane. Off the chain like any gold Dookie chain. I become Birdman, Master P, about to regulate. Warren G, going harder than the Brit from Columbia. Jordan game on ice in Antarctica. Gotta get Benadryl, y'all allergies. My flow so ice cold, Blizzard 93. Y'all want no beef, eat a salary. About to make it snow like Blizzard 93. 93, come on, 93. I be smoking like the gasoline. 93, 93, 93, 93, 93. Blizzard 93. On my presidential, Donald J. Trump. On my head to go to sleep like I'm CM Punk. The champion is here with my gold title. Drip game, dripping more than the menstrual cycle. Y'all sharper than the jelly Dairy Queen Blizzard. I'ma pick them haters off, about to drain my lizard. About to scale the mountain, climb to the top. Got my aim locked and loaded like a loaded Glock. As a youngster in 93, steady grinding for some tickets at Chuck E. Cheese. Ate some Taco Bell on the fools. Y'all some garden tools. Freeze. I'm Sub-Zero. They keep it 100. I'ma keep it kilo. Ice on my neck. ice on my wrist. Time to roll out, this is ludicrous. Gotta get Benadryl, y'all allergies. My flow so ice cold, Blizzard 93. Y'all won't know beef eating celery. I just make it snow like Blizzard 93. 93, come on, 93. I be smoking like the gasoline. 93, 93, 93, Blizzard 93.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the song Blizzard 93. Once again, let me know if you want that Hurricane Season EP. And y'all check out my new song, That Lick, on my SoundCloud. And I'm also having a new song coming out called Big Dog Shit. Yes, coming up tomorrow or maybe the weekend. Y'all look out for that. And I'm gonna be working on my new project called Ash's Finest 6, Big Dog. But yeah, y'all check out my Instagram, follow me on there, East Doggy Dog. And I'm also gonna be on this thing on American Urban Radio Networks. I'm gonna be in this little live game show called Couch Party. I don't know if you're familiar with them, but I'm gonna be on the live YouTube for a Couch Party around 4:30, and then probably be on Instagram and eventually. But yeah, y'all go ahead also check out my YouTube music video for Blizzard 93 on YouTube, East Doggy Dog. And when in doubt, go with East Dog.
Yeah, y'all know that's Ease Dog. And vote for him for best rapper of WNC. Vote for Sovereign Kava, #1 Kava bar, #1 open mic, poetry open mic Asheville right here, the original poetry open mic Asheville. Next up, let's welcome Strider to the stage. Right there. Let's give it up for Strider.
Thank you. Cheers, everybody. It's another open mic night. I'm glad that it's been continuing here in Asheville. I know the first time I ever did open mic was years back, and it was at this very same spot. And a long time ago, I decided to open up just the art vibe in general. I had the universe at one point come to me and say, Strider, you need to get more art out. And I'm like, how are we gonna do this? And the universe goes, well, take a book, bring it to people, and say, hey, add to this book. And I now carry 3 different volumes with over 1,000 editions per book. And afterwards, if you wanna add to the book, you know where to find me. But I'm gonna start with a poem that I've written in this book, and then after that, I'm gonna do some jaw harp. And it goes like this. The heart breaks and you survive into 1,000,000 pieces. For once, I contest a new outcome. Why deny the reality of such? Of what? Of whom you are. Stardust, whom stood strong, facing any cosmic encounter. The same source sitting inside internal, eternal flame. This is a chance to change the game. No more weeps in the shattered garden. We grow millions of healthy hearts here now. Go ahead, life. Break into another 1,000,000 pieces this heart. For in a new start, the phoenix carries the rest whole and not apart. And now for this next bit, I've been tinkering with a jaw harp now for more than 6 months, I'd say. And I also have the ability to do throat singing, and I've been kind of incorporating beatboxing with the jaw harp and the throat singing to create this like ecstatic feeling in the music. So here we go. Yeah. For the next one, I'm just gonna kind of do some throat singing tunes that are just gonna be really good vibrations, all from the disco. Remember who you are. Yeah. I realized I kind of did the 10-minute section instead of the 5-minute, so I'm gonna kind of end it a little early, but I'd just like to share that it is really special to live for today, dying for tomorrow. That feeling to have the opportunity to re-embrace breath and to have a redo on last year's yesterday is something special. So I am glad you are here, and let's go open mic.
Yes, let's go open mic. That's Strider, y'all. Let's give it up for Strider. Hell yeah. All right, all right. Next up, we've got Wade. Is Wade still present? Okay, I hear you. All right, and I just want to remind y'all of all the activities coming up in the next week. We have Marcel Anton at 8 p.m. on Friday. And then on Saturday, May 9th, we've got DJ Uncle Rears about 8 o'clock. And don't forget the Poetry Slam if you need it or want some more poetry or you want to compete to win some prize money, $100. That is on Sunday, May 10th. Poetry Slam at 7 o'clock.
Awesome, thank you. All right, hi everyone. Hope everyone's having a good night. Thank you for hosting this open mic. And yeah, I'm just going to play a little music for you guys. Thanks for having me. Thank you all. I can't see you, but you are all lovely, and I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you all. You're very kind. How am I on time? Oh, word. Cool. Thank you.
Started thinking, man. Either they don't know, don't show, or don't care about what's going on in the hood. TV this morning. Had this shit on about living in a violent world.
Alright, it looks like I have about time for one more.
yesterday. We were talking about it right here.
Yesterday. Seems like a million years.
Thank you all so much. I'm happy to be here. Hope you all have a wonderful night. Thanks for having me.
Yeah. All right, thanks for coming through. That's Wade, y'all. Let's keep it going for Wade. Hell yeah. There's some beautiful instrumentals and guitar there. All right. So next up, we're going to welcome to the stage Swimmer. Yeah, y'all welcome Swimmer to the stage.
Aho, me taquias. This next song is about the most dangerous creation of humankind. This is called the Duppy screen. Duppy is a Jamaican word for soulless. This machine conned the two Columbine boys into killing their friends. This machine conned over half of the world into taking a shot that's never been tested and contains bioweapons. The original music comes from a song called Love Potion Number 9, but the new words are God Dog Love Potion Number 9. And it's a potion for dealing with the Duppy screen. I sent a prayer to Lord Shiva. His gift to us made me a believer. He's got the cauldron turning round in time, making little sips of God Dog Love Potion Number 9. God Dog Love Potion Number 9. I told him I was in a disconnect. He looked at me and said, "What do you expect? What is that thing that you're holding in your hand? Put it on the ground and let's make a stand." I left it alone and we were walking around into the woods and in and out of town. He looked at my palm made a magic sign. Said, what you need, boy? Got all the potion number 9. Got all the potion number 9. I've been down, turned around, he gave me a sip. I felt the pucker coming to my lips. I didn't know if it was day or night. I started kissing everything inside. The cop looked at me and said, what's that, boy? I said, God dog love potion number 9. God dog love potion number 9. God dog love potion number 9. This is an original song by James Taylor, but it's about my soulmate who was taken out by the pandemic. Feels like yesterday morning. Let me know you were gone. Susan, the plans they made put an end to you. Woke up this morning singing this song, hoping and pray that it gets through to you. I seen fire and I seen rain, seen sunny days that I thought would never end. Seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought I would see you again. Won't you look down upon me, Lord Shiva? You gotta help me make a stand. Just got to see me through another day. My body is aching and my time is at hand. I won't make it any other way. I seen fire and I seen rain, singing, don't worry about a thing. Every little thing gonna be alright. Up this morning, smile with the rising sun. 3 little birds pitch by my doorstep, singing sweet song, melody pure and true. Singing, this is my message to you. This is my message to you. Singing, don't worry about a thing. No, every little thing gonna be alright. Singing, don't worry about a thing. Every little thing gonna be alright. Up this morning, smile with the rising sun. 3 little birds pitch by my doorstep, singing sweet song, melody pure and true. Singing, this is my message to you. This is my message to you. This is my message to you. Thanks for listening. Thanks for all these musicians and poets that come up here and give us energy from what comes inside. And the people that come to listen, it's this is what we need more than anything else. Live music and getting together these days to set ourselves free from the duppy screen and the two-dimensional, soulless, scentless slavery we are in. Can do one more, yeah? This is an original song, but coming from the land we were living in, Native Americans. This is the land of the Cherokee. It's not the land of across the sea, the Christians or the other people from across the sea. This is the land of the Native Americans, and they weren't locked up in monogamy, but you could marry as many people as you want. My Cherokee ancestor had 7 wives. One can hold the plan in the palm of their hand. One can feel what is true. 2 can play ball, marry in the fall. 2 may work for you, but it takes 3, baby. At least 3, baby, for some harmony. One note can string you on for a long, long song. What else is there to do? The 2-tone tune can rock you to the moon, in and out like a screw. But it takes 3, baby, at least 3, baby, the Holy Trinity. Everybody plays the numbers game, hoping for some help from above. Don't let the silly laws drive you insane. There ain't no limit on love. It takes 3, baby, at least 3, baby, the Holy Trinity. It takes 3, baby, at least 3, baby. Thanks for listening.
All right, y'all. Let's keep it going for swimmer. Yes. And thank y'all for hanging out. We still got a few more people on the list. And we might have a couple of recalls if we have that kind of time here shortly. We'll see what happens. All right. So next up, I'd like to welcome Kai to the stage. Yes. Let's give it up for Kai.
Hi, I'm Kai. Hi. Could I grab that music stand? Yeah. I know that one has the time. That's it. Oh, thank you. Thanks. Meow. That sound okay? Okay. This is a cover song. How do I pronounce the band name? It's Wire Oak, Rye Oak. Yeah. I am nothing without pretend I know my faults, but I can't hide them. I am nothing without a man. I know my thoughts, but I can't hide them. with them, perfectly able to hold my own hand, but I still can't kiss my own neck. I wanted to give you everything, but I still stand in awe of superficial things. I wanted to love you like my mother's did. Civilian. I wanted to give you everything, but I still stand in awe of superficial things. I wanted to love you like my mother's did. Civilian. Thanks. I don't ever do covers anymore, but that one was stuck in my head today. So, yeah, maybe I'll learn how to play it more and come back. Here's a song that I wrote. Yep. Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry. That's good. Yep. Yep. What do my limbs feel like when they are afraid? Light is oxygen, inconsequent. Threw up a little high, felt. Oh, I'm sorry, this is not in tune, is it? Because I was playing on a capo. I've been doing a lot of work on the production side of songs recently, so I haven't been playing out as much. And I think I've lost all my decorum for how to perform out, so sorry. Or maybe I've gained more confidence, because I would never stop my song to tune previously, but now I'm like, nah, bro. Yeah. I'm not gonna start over. We're just gonna keep going. Premeditated, house arrest, not in the yellow pages. No, there's a reason, but I can't tell you why. They say it's where stars fall in the sky. sure what is it still hurt. Lesson learned. Censored all of my favorite words for what it's worth. Self-medicated, broken and stole all the record players without a reason, but I'll tell you mine, talking in stone. Then I tried. Like the mystery school for the broken hearted, classified, torn apart, seeking harmless misconnections of inception of the car park, a new moon dressed in blue. I'm not sure what is it still hurt. Wasn't the lesson learned? Collect all of my favorite words to say it hurts. So stimulated. Hit control, delete databases. No, there's a reason, then I'll tell you mine, talking in slow. Analog time. We fucking did it, guys. Thanks. It's been nice to be back to for open mic tonight. Goodbye. Oh, nope. Yeah, I'm all done.
All right, let's keep it going for Kai, y'all, and welcome Kai back. Absolutely. Remember, we do this every Wednesday here at Sovereign Kava, Poetry Open Mic Asheville. Please remember to tip your bartenders as well. Free double shot for all performance stuff. All right, if Savvy is ready, we've got Savvy on deck. Savvy Rain, y'all. Welcome Savvy to the stage.
I am also going to sing a Radiohead song called Lucky. All right. I'm on a roll. I'm on a roll this time. I feel my luck could change. Kill me, Sarah, kill me again with love. It's gonna be a glorious day. Pull me out of the air crash. Pull me out of your lake. I'm used to Please call for me by name. I don't have time for him. It's gonna be a glorious day. I feel my luck could change. Pull me out of the air crash. Pull me out of your lake. I'm your superhero, and we are standing on the edge. I feel my luck could change. That's all I have ready for tonight, but all my love.
That's Savvy Ray, y'all, and once again, tip your bartender. Yeah. Love the energy. Holding it down back there at the bar. Thank y'all for the energy. All right, next up, we've got Aaron Price, and Will. I think they're gonna do a little something. You gotta give them a moment to get set up on stage and all that good stuff. So I'm gonna make my announcements again. Friday, May 8th, we've got Marcel Anton, 8 p.m. Saturday, May 9th, we have DJ Uncle Riz at 8 o'clock. And don't forget the Poetry Slam at 7 o'clock on Sunday. And then our featured poet next Wednesday, May 13th, is Stevie Edwards. So y'all be sure to come check all of that out. And that's that. So we've come near the end of the list here. We've still got a few more people. I appreciate y'all hanging out, hanging in there. They're just gonna need a second to get set up and all the goody.
Structural. The L key wasn't working. No. Do you? Would you like to sit? I can stand and you can sit. That's kind of nice. Hello, everyone. Aaron will be playing the guitar, and I will be singing with my mouth. This is a song by Drew Holcomb and the Neighbors, and it's kind of simple, but I find it to be very true, especially tonight as I stand before you after my friend Aaron came and with Lindsay, his partner, and brought me gas on the side of the road because I ran out of gas on the way here. Gas can compliments of Sovereign Kava. So thanks to all the people who made that possible. We've never performed this, much like everything else that we perform here. And Aaron stole this guitar from someone. So you gotta find your people, the ones that make you feel alright, the kind you wanna stay up with all night. You gotta find your people, the ones that make you feel whole, that won't leave your side when you lose control. The ones who won't let you lose your soul.
You gotta find your people, the ones that get the joke, who understand what you're saying before a word is spoke. You gotta find your people that put the needle in the groove. Oh, when you're together, got nothing to prove. When you're together, got nothing to lose. In a world full of strangers, you don't know who to trust. All you see is danger, trying to find what you lost. You can't go in alone, everybody needs help. You gotta find your people, then you find yourself. You gotta find your people that'll call your bluff, who'll ride along when the road gets rough. You gotta find your people, the ones that make you feel equal. They pick you up and don't put you down. They help you find your way in the lost and found. In a world full of strangers, you don't know who to trust. Well, all you see is danger, trying to find what you lost. You can't go in alone, everybody needs help. You gotta find your people, then you find yourself. The ones who understand you, the ones who lend a hand to you, the ones that don't demand anything from you. Gotta find your people, the ones that make you feel alright. They tell you the truth and they wish you well. You gotta find your people, then you find yourself. You gotta find your people, then you find yourself. Thanks, Aaron.
I'm going to join Aaron for just a minute here. Yeah, we'll do some poems. I'll do some poems I've never probably read anywhere before, so screw it. This piece is called Stay There. It's from 2014. Some things are too good to live through, just too good. I'm far from ready to hop off yet. This old misery train with the rails slowly, deeply cooked. As long as I'm never fed enough, as long as I'm never drunk enough, as long as I'm never high enough, still, as long as I'm not dry enough, nor are you, even in silence, even in blindness, clueless, with barely anything or anybody watching. Let's do what we were made to do, what we were scathed and shaved into. Some things are too true to murmur. So in the summer, silent lovers breed nothing but bloody murder. in the winter, scream celibacy until some supposed special day in February. But what does it mean if you don't want to love me? Some people, it seems, are too spacey to keep in your space, in your peace, with your foreign legal alien genes you wear like snoring kings in heavenly hammocks, stretching across the earth's belt, the whole circumference of the equator, in comforts unimagined outside of prayers. The only thunder is the deep solid heartbeat you swear, not even at all scared in there. If there are scars there, all repaired. Some people and places are just too good to stay there, stay there. Cheers, y'all. Gonna do a couple more short ones, I believe. All right, so this one's called Fallow Battle Fragrance. It's from December 16, 2015. As it deviates in direction, bless the Lord. Serpentine, lavender shoestrings pouring out of your nervous system and bloodstream through the hazy, lazy, fragrant curtain of flesh and skin. The fortress glowing, yet muffled and stifled in governor. Spring and summer preserved in the ground, cushioned and drowned in tundra. Your eyes show no color away from the light. Your seeds have no mantle, nor vein, destined to harbor silent alchemy and threaded gene, waiting for the day, waiting to kiss and massage the hand and arm of the equator. The baker shall return with the most hefty, lofty golden coin, shielded in lavish lavender pattern, battered in soft, harsh defrost, nothing to sob or sip short of washed up seeping joy. Color calorically nurtures precious favored toys, and still bless the north wind as it deviates in direction. All right, cheers. We got one more, shorty. It's called W. Yeah, what is it about? We'll find out together, maybe. I haven't revisited in a while. Young, old person, old, young person. You'll find your niche, when the cowboy begins to twitch as the sun sets upon forgotten ridges, hurting and bending into potted gold of forgotten riches, forsaken for hunger. Somewhere on that other side, you may not know your mother, though you'll still know you love her. Covered bridges in the cupboard, played all day as xylophones and pianos, and the river is the sizzling, melting butter. It is the birth, pain, sweat, canaled into natural, better bet, brandished at the banquet, oftentimes thankless, occasionally hated to tear, heated tear that fails to tarry and carry away from both of your first birth mirrors, cracked up into fear and joy. Old girl, old boy, little and massive, a carriage wanders in damp from sidewalks of foggy, sunny heavens. Somewhere on the other side, you may know not your way to step in. Yet with Magic Jim, you still manage to get in. And so now the river is your wounded weapon, caught in a twist, caught in a bend. Cheers. Aaron Price, y'all. Yeah, and at this time, I'm going to welcome back Rico to the stage if you're ready. Yeah, we got a couple recalls. We had a couple of extra space there. So y'all welcome Rico back.
Not words, but the guitar with yeah, the when's it supposed to play out the dongle? Oh, wait a minute. It's not playing out the dongle.
Feels like that port might be bad. You might see your port like cleaned out or something.
Where's the port that was working earlier?
I mean, on the tablet, I can feel it loose and hear it up the speakers.
Oh man. Damn. Do it a cappella?
What's that?
I mean, we could put the some type of speaker to this. Oh, you got another mic? Yeah. Alright. It's called what now? B03 Pro. Oh, there it is.
Well, I called my wife with
All right, that's Rico, y'all. Encore. That's what's up, bro. Hell yeah, that sounds like that outlaw country type stuff right there. That's what's up. All right, next up, I want to welcome back Jeff Penley to the stage. Let's give it up for Jeff.
I couldn't find the music for this. Can y'all hear me? I'm good. Testing. So one of the great things I got to do as a teacher is I got to run our theater department. And about 4 years ago, my students came to me and they said, "We want to do Hamilton." I said, "What?" I said, "You realize there's 41 cast songs on that?" And they said, "Yes, but we just want to do 17 of the songs." I said, "Well, who are you going to get to play the male figures singing?" And I said, "Well, Mr. Penley, we want you to do it." I said, "Oh, no." And over the next 4 months, we put together 17 songs from the Hamilton album, of which I was a part of 11 of them. And it was one of the most rewarding experiences in my life. And so to get up in front of your students and perform is just a special thing. So I was hoping my hurricane man would be here today, or would be here so he could hear this, but I'll start it off. In the eye of a hurricane, there is quiet for just a moment. A yellow sky. I was 17 when a hurricane destroyed my town. I couldn't drown. I couldn't seem to die. I wrote my way out. Wrote everything down far as I can see. I wrote my way out. Looked up and the town had its eyes on me. They passed a plate around and total strangers moved to kindness by my story. Booked away on a passage on a ship that was New York bound. I wrote my way out of hell. I wrote my way to revolution. I was louder than the crack in the bell. I wrote Eliza love letters until she fell. I wrote about the Constitution and defended it well. And in the face of ignorance and resistance, I put financial systems into existence. And when my prayers to God were met with indifference, I picked up a pen and I wrote my own deliverance. When I was 12, my mother died. She was holding me. She was holding me. I couldn't seem to die. I wrote my way out. Wrote everything down far as I can see. I wrote my way out.
That is Jeff Penley once again, y'all. Let's keep it going for Jeff. All right. We're near the end of the night here, but we've got Mr. Joe Shelton. Yep. Y'all welcome Joe to the stage. It'll take him just a second here. But meanwhile, I want to once again reiterate all the activities going on here this weekend and in the next week. We've got Marcel Anton at 8 p.m. on Friday, DJ Uncle Riz on Saturday, and Poetry Slam on Sunday right here at this stage. And don't forget our featured poet, Stevie Edwards, next Wednesday, the 13th. Y'all welcome Joe Shelton to the stage.
Thank you. All right, I'm going to read one of my poems, and then I'm going to read T.S. Eliot, and then a little song for you. Puzzling Hearst Dream.
Prologue, they say, I've heard on more than one occasion at least, that couldn't possibly dream in color because blah, 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 neurons, brain, region, blah, REM, blah. Anyway, it's bullshit. I worry when I remember a dream too clearly, both because my sleep world is so lucid and anxious and my reality imperceptibly takes on the misleading flavor of lotus fruit as I retreat into an elaborate fantasy world of the subconscious rather than face some impending imaginary panic in my waking world. Nonetheless, this time was very clear and colorful. I was on a narrow brick street in an approximation of downtown Asheville and standing in a parallel parking space on Wall Street just before the bend by the Flatiron. A big, blocky American-make car about the shape of an oversized Volvo station wagon, but American, like I said, and from the early 70s, maybe, with a faded raspberry puce, flat, powdery finish like primer. I like how in Romance languages they put an exclamation point at the beginning and into the sentence, so you don't read the whole thing and then retroactively realize that you were supposed to be reading with a sense of urgency the whole time. Where was I? Maybe 70s, pews, blah, blah, finish, something, something. Stand by for the exclamation point at the beginning of the sentence experiment. Accelerated right at me with its wide-set eyes, headlights bearing down fast, and I had to jump and roll over the hood to avoid being killed. Mental note, I like the exclamation points better that way. The driver emerged to dump some trash into a basic colored blue and green plastic bin. I sensed that he was the owner of a nearby business. I don't know how that helps. I made a joke about his station wagon looked like a hearse, and it was funny, so we laughed. I'm puzzled as to why I wasn't angry in the least. Strange. Kevin liked it. Thanks. All right, I got thirsty there. Bula. Let us go, then, you and I, when the evening is spread out against the sky like a patient etherized upon a table. Let us go through certain half-deserted streets, the muttering retreats of restless nights and one-night cheap hotels, and sawdust restaurants with oyster shells. Streets that follow like a tedious argument of insidious intent to lead you to an overwhelming question. Oh, do not ask, what is it? Let us go and make our visit. In the room, the women come and go, talking of Michelangelo. The yellow fog that rubs its back upon the window panes, the yellow smoke that rubs its muzzle on the window panes, licked its tongue into the corners of the evening, lingered upon the pools that stand in drains, let fall upon its back the soot that falls from chimneys, slipped by the terrace, made a sudden leap, and seeing that it was a soft October night, curled once about the house and fell asleep. And indeed there will be time for the yellow smoke that slides along the street, rubbing its back upon the window panes. There will be time to prepare a face to meet the faces that you meet. There will be time to murder and create, and time for all the works and the days of hands that lift and drop the question on your plate. Time for you and time for me. A time for 100 indecisions and for 100 visions and revisions before the taking of toast and tea. In the room, the women come and go, talking of Michelangelo. And indeed, there will be time to wonder, do I dare? Do I dare? Time to turn back and to send the stare with a bald spot in the middle of my hair. They'll say, how his hair is growing thin. My morning coat, my collar mounting firmly to the chin, my necktie rich and modest, but asserted by a simple pin. They'll say, but how his arms and legs are thin. Do I dare disturb the universe? In a minute there is time for decisions and revisions with which a minute will reverse. For I've known them all already, known them all. Have known the evenings, mornings, afternoons. I've measured out my life with coffee spoons. I know the voices dying with the dying fall beneath the music from a farther room. So how should I presume? And I have known the eyes already, known them all. the eyes that fix you in a formulated phase. And when I am formulated sprawling on a pin, and when I am pinned and wriggling on the wall, then how should I begin to spit out all the butt ends of my days and ways? And how should I presume? And I have known the arms already, known them all, arms that are braceleted and white and bare, but in the lamplight downed with light brown hair. Is it perfume from a dress that makes me so digress? Arms that lie along a table or wrap about a shawl. And should I then presume? And how shall I begin? Shall I say, I have gone at dusk through the narrow streets and watched the smoke that rises from the pipes of lonely men in shirt sleeves leaning out of windows? I should have been a pair of ragged claws scuttling across the floors of silent seas. And the afternoon, the evening, sleeps so peacefully, smoothed by long fingers, asleep, tired, or it malingers, stretched on the floor here beside you and me. Should I, after tea and cakes and ices, have the strength to face the moment to its crisis? But though I have wept and fasted, wept and prayed, though I have seen my head grown slightly bald, brought in upon a platter, I'm no prophet, and here's no great matter. I have seen the moment of my greatness flicker, and I have seen the eternal footman hold my coat and snicker. And in short, I was afraid. And would it have been worth it, after all, after cups and marmalade, the tea, among the porcelain, among some talk of you and me, would it have been worthwhile to have bitten off the matter with a smile, to squeeze the universe into a ball and roll it toward some overwhelming question, to say, I am Lazarus, come from the dead, come back to tell you all, I shall tell you all. If one setting a pillow by her head should say, that's not what I meant at all. That's not it at all. And would it have been worth it after all? Would it have been worthwhile after the sunsets and dooryards and sprinkled streets, after the novels, after the teacups, after the skirts that trail along the floor, and this and so much more? It's impossible to say just what I mean. But just as if a magic lantern threw the nerves and patterns on a screen, would it have been worthwhile if one, settling a pillow or throwing off a shawl, turned toward the window, should say, that's not it at all. That's not what I meant at all. No, I'm not Prince Hamlet, nor was meant to be. I'm an attendant lord, one that will do to swell a progress, start a scene or two. Advise a prince, no doubt, an easy tool. Deferential, glad to be of use. Politic, cautious, meticulous, full of high sentence, a bit obtuse. At times, indeed, almost ridiculous, almost at times the fool. I grow old, I grow old. I shall wear the bottoms of my trousers unrolled. Shall I part my hair behind? Do I dare eat a peach? I shall wear white flannel trousers and walk upon the beach. I've heard the mermaids singing each to each. I do not think they will sing to me. I've seen them riding seaward on the waves, combing the white hair of waves blown back when the wind blows the water white and black. We have lingered in the chambers of the sea, by sea girls wreathed with seaweed red and brown, till human voices wake us and we drown. That's T.S., an anti-Semite. Welcome. All right. Good poet, though. All right. I shall toast and then sing Human Friendship. NSFW. Major Winston came back from the Great One, you see, with an ouchie on the flagpole from a bayonet injury. Though his Union Jack flaps about at half-staff these days, he performs his marital duties in other clever ways. His desire for such trifles is sadly years gone. He calmly advances and bravely carries on. She leans back on the divan. The major engages his best battle plan. He nibbles a bit on her earlobe and her spirits start to lift. Her nails dig into the cushions and the fabric kinda rips. He gives her passionate fishy kisses on the nether lips. Her foot kicks the Victorola and the record kinda skips, kinda skips, kinda skips. Lord Flashheart did battle with the Baron over France. His sopwith was soaring with aerial bonchance. Hit the silk of his parachute and French lingerie, then skulked back to the island for a sad wedding day. Now exhausted from philandry, can't achieve full altitude, so he does what he must when the missus takes a mood. She leans back on the divan. Lord Flashheart encloses her in his wingspan. He nibbles a bit on her earlobe and spirits start to lift. Her nails dig into the cushions and the fabric kinda rips. He gives her passionate fishy kisses on the nether lips. Her foot kicks the Victorola and the record kinda skips, kinda skips, kinda skips. Captain Whitney manned a warship in the war to end them all. His first mate was handy and handsome and tall. With a stiff upper lip he made land and was wed. The arrangement was unpleasant and at times he wished her dead. Now defleeted and deflated by his marital malady, attends his obligations while his thoughts drift off to sea. She leans back on the divan. The captain accommodates her distasteful demands. He nibbles a bit on her earlobe and her spirits start to lift. Her nails dig into the cushions and the fabric kinda rips. He gives her passionate fishy kisses on the nether lips. Her foot kicks the Victorola and the record kinda skips, kinda skips, kinda skips. Nether lips, nether lips, nether lips. Get her done out there, fellas. Thank you, Kava Bar.
Joe Shelton, y'all, Joe Shelton. Let's keep it going. Hell yeah. And keep it going for all the staff here, people in the background and all this good stuff. And tip your bartenders. I believe I'm going to close it out here with a few little things. And then, yeah, we can be pumpkins or gremlins after that. Y'all choose. I'm going to do some perfunctory harmonica just because I haven't. Yeah, it's a thing I have to do for myself, even if I feel I sound the same every time. Thanks. All right, so this poem, I don't know where it came from, to be honest with you. It doesn't have a title or date or anything. But it's from a while back, I'm sure. I felt more befriended in a quiet, quaint place where fourth wall had ended, choir orchestra on the chase, gently, magically on cue without asking you to play the song, few registers and many decimals lower, to fall slower into my mood as my mood. I slide into a puddle, dying ice cube in summer supermoon kissed dawn. And now it is nearly noon. My twilight mood and temperament in elevated hot air balloon, gated high edges. Well, it has evaporated. I still feel befriended, timeless yet sudden. But I feel like something even when the room is not crowded, and my head likewise placed all of the crazies in it through chained maze to sleep for the night or day, a nap for those who may forget how to play. So these are all kind of probably vague and awkward or abstract, some of them. But this one that I rediscovered is written December 3rd, 2011. It's actually about a dead deer that I found on the road some years back. Yeah, so anyway, it was still warm and everything, but here we are. Limping legends with ghost feet and invisible quotes. Let the weary, wet feet soak as they stroll through that old gray, overcoat, where they overexpose the lazy, lengthy layer of life's undercoat. Skin the dream, the body in fresh sleep, still warm and beautiful, tragic, imaginary weeping, so overjoyed and saddened, it doesn't have a choice. Spring to late autumn is the only view these naked soft eyes know. She just took a stroll on the fresh first snow, only to take a stroll into roads unknown and into the smoke. The spinning spirit goes. A young buck, a fawn, too young to know what it means when the headlights are on, right, bright and warm. Touch the red, fresh, still and calm. When the rhythm is lost and life is the sun just before dawn, or just at dusk with purple blazed brazen, saving grace, you just had to go that way. Lay you in hay, carry back into the earth. Cheers. So I have two more. This one's called Reasonably Dark. I don't think I've read this anywhere ever. It's from August 3rd, 2007. I understand why there are things that you just don't want to talk about, because there are things that I just don't want to talk about. I stand under strand of lie and enemy and me against me, the part of self too old, beaten, and rotten to even compete. I got a walking stick hanging from where my pee-pee, and the whole time saying, damn, it hurts to be me. The whole time saying it must be a drag to be anybody on these turbulent tracks. You don't even want to get into all of that. We just do what we must until all the heavy dust falls back in a hog of a stash to entrap. and I stop to think how good it is and must be to be me. Just living a life in some time to some height, to shine in slight paradise designed to pine for the divine experience. Why do I hear dark clouds creeping in again to test, and I still ain't no damn victim? I got a younger mother who taught me something about living, and it was all a little different. It was all not even something that could be completely imagined. Watch again what happened and pinch your own itch in your skin. I understand why there are things that you just can't believe are happening. I'm cashing in spiritually upon the ripe, rare, scented hermit exposed in me yesterday and more recently, to be in rhythm with the wind on invisible wire of heightened electricity, eccentricity, crazy and lively with fighting night dreams. I understand why I'm flinging fancy farts. It must be because something really good or really bad must be fucking with my heart. How did the seamen survive the sea of sharks? The season must be reasonably dark. All right, I got one more. It's obscure too. All right, this one's called Girl Next Door, Guy Up High. It's from May 1st, 2008. Sometimes the woman next door, the man upstairs will drag you out of the gutter, will save you from your burdened burrow. Sometimes your brother who is an acre down the road has just a bit of a stronger tin roof to his bungalow, at least today. And who knows what of tomorrow. Sometimes the woman next door is told what you need when she brings the gift basket of passion, blessings, and healing directly from a supposed unknown source in the clouds above in a wee hour dream. Just waterfall tumbling these simple, profound treasures into the drawers of her dressers. Sometimes the woman next door is the secretary of a messenger. Maybe tomorrow you will know the initial sender a bit more intimately, so much closer, just a little better. Sometimes it's not anybody's fault what is happening when to the road chalked we were brought, holding the new colors of the paints and crayons for the saints and hellions of the new generation following directly behind our crumbling, stomping, dusting heels of shoes. We're not sure we even exactly completely have filled or even in the final reel of the wry realm of lights out movie time. Sometimes the man behind the curtain, the blinds with the projection aimed from the studio house of light, has no idea why. Why, although he understands how to shoot the film splattered on that cloth on the wall, he knows not how to depict it, though he can't explain none of the characters, the plot at all. He is just doing a well-tended job. For the man downstairs who writes his wages off under the table where the woman in the booth soothes his cough. Sometimes the woman next door, the man upstairs, will drag you out of the gutter, will save you from your burdened burrow. That's all I got. Thank y'all once again. Cheers, cheers. Y'all come back and see us. Next week we have our featured poet, Stevie Edwards. So y'all definitely check that out. Sign-ups at 8 o'clock. Yeah, I think that's it. Tip your bartenders, all that good stuff. Definitely come back and do the thing. If you feel so inclined, it's been really nice, and it's really nice seeing new people, old people, and all the good stuff. Cheers.